Everyone, welcome to another in our series of interviews from the Mingle 2022 edition. This is Soleil, Roache. Soleil, you are probably the farthest person to travel to get here to the Mingle. You come from Hawaii.
Yes.
You're part of the active self-protection team. We've seen you around gun rights events in the past. Let me ask, this is your second Mingle you've attended, right?
Yes.
What is your opinion? We're coming to the end of day 2. What's your opinion of the Mingle this year so far?
It's a big improvement, I think, from the last one that I attended. I didn't attend last year. I went to the one the year before that. But it seems bigger this year and more organized. Shelley is an organizational wizard. Just the amount of detail that she and like care and concern that she puts into this whole event, making sure everybody has what they need. All the little details are taken care of. It's really an amazing event, and I'm just blown away by what she accomplishes every year.
I would be really remiss. I make my bread and butter. I make my living talking politics. Mm-hmm. And Hawaii, everybody says California or New York or New Jersey are the worst in the country for gun rights. They all want to be Hawaii. Hawaii is, in my opinion, the absolute worst for gun rights in the nation. There are people that are working to change that, but you guys really are behind the Iron Curtain when it comes to gun rights. There are things that are going to change that, I very much believe, in the near future. What does it look like right now for a gun owner in Hawaii?
So there's lots of people that are into guns. They go shooting all the time. A lot of people that are hunters. But as far as concealed carry, for all intents and purposes, we don't have concealed carry. On paper, we are a May issue state. But because concealed carry permits are issued at the sole discretion of the police chief, it's a de facto gun ban because they just don't ever issue any concealed carry permits. I've applied and I've been denied, so I'm actually one of the plaintiffs that is suing the state about our concealed carry laws. There's several lawsuits that are active right now, but that's one of them, and I'm involved in a couple of other lawsuits. We've had actually several victories in the last 2 years or so, where we've won some lawsuits to get the registration process modified so that it's a lot easier, because in the past it was really, really hard to get a permit to acquire or to register your firearms. So we're taking steps and we're making it easier, but it's still very difficult.
Sure. So if I could ask, what got you into firearms to start with?
I met my then boyfriend, now husband. He had some firearms when we met, and so we would go to the range, on dates and stuff, and just go plink around. So that's what introduced me to firearms and going shooting and stuff like that. But when my husband got into the fire department, we had some small children at the time, and so with his firefighter schedule, he'd be gone for his 24-hour shift. We had also just bought a small business, and so he would go from his 24-hour firefighter shift straight to work our small business, so he would be gone for like 36 hours at a time. And I realized I'm at home with these babies, and we have these firearms, and I'm not proficient with any of them. I don't know the law. I don't know, if I had to use them. I don't know if I'm going to jail. I don't know what's legal, what's not legal. So I decided to start going to gun school and educating myself to protect my family.
Very cool. We're just about out of time. On our way out, let me fire this one off at you. Of the Mingle this year, can you name one thing that's been your favorite part of it?
Yes. I came not so much with the intention of being a student, but I came to be a student of the instructors. I'm myself an instructor, and I wanted to come and study how the instructors here were teaching, because I knew the caliber of the instructors that were going to be here, and the AIs and RSOs. So I mostly came with that intention, just to study how they teach so that I can take that back to Hawaii and teach my students better.
Very, very cool. We are at the end of the time we have. Thank you so much for taking time out of your afternoon to talk to us.
Thank you for having me.